After a year of planning and preparation, I finally pulled out of the driveway to head west. I was invited by a group of friends to be part of a 21-day journey through the Grand Canyon. I didn't have to think about it long. My wife signed my hall pass, and I jumped at the chance to see one of the natural wonders of the world from the best seat in the house, a yellow kayak. It's one thing for a person to want to paddle the Grand Canyon. It's an entirely different prospect to be blessed and fortunate enough to win the lottery and actually get to go. And well, here I was, with just one thing left between me and those first paddle strokes. 2,000 miles of America.
Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive, and we'll never turn our backs again. So this is how we end up. The game is set to play. Every day remains the same now. One decision we obey. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off and I am all derailed, derailed. Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive, and we'll never turn our backs again. Just drive. Just drive. Just drive.
Canyon Rio rigging day, and we have some new folks of world famous Jon Snow. Been looking forward to meet you for a while, man.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah, man.
River King.
You got River. Come here, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. We have to do this twice, one for the live, one for the camera, so that's why he's looking at me like we just talked to each other.
Yeah.
We got Dave Reese. He's wearing the level 7s, feeling a little bit better because it's blowing, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
So he's confused too because we just did the live, but now I've got another camera out and we're talking about the same thing.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. You gotta have the regular video. Canyon Rio, folks. If you're looking to do a trip, call Canyon Rio. There's the information. They're the best. They make it easy, but man, look at this mountain of gear. And we're not done yet.
Boats and paddles over here, or
paddles up here. But it was like back when guys used to over the dogs back in like the 70s and 80s and shit like that in the 90s.
Man, look at that. Pretty organized, to tell you the truth. These guys, this is not their first rodeo. Look at them. There they are, folks, the rock stars, the master riggers. They're the best.
Rigger. Never heard a better way to describe it.
All right, there goes the rig and rig. With a few of us, they're gonna start unloading boats and gear. Man, look at that thing. That is a lot of crap, folks. Good gravy. All right, we're roughing it, folks. We are in Safeway. We've literally been on the road for 4 minutes, but we're getting last minute snacks and lunch. And they have a deli over here. And then dinner tonight, I think, is at some lodge restaurant down there at Marble Canyon at Lees Ferry. So I'm a little excited. It's gonna be good. Let's go find out what's for lunch. All right, so I got a Philly steak and cheese from the Safeway and some oatmeal cream pies and some Star Crunch cookies. No moon pies. Bonnie, I'm sorry. And Alan, I've got the container. I took it out because I just realized there's literally no moon pies in Flagstaff. So we are here at the car lot. And I think
in the van.
we're almost ready. We're like sardines in here. And we definitely don't need level 7s right now. It is warm. I'm full from lunch. That's good. And Dave has just told me, I think we're eating where for dinner?
I think at the Marble Canyon Lodge.
Marble Canyon Lodge. That sounds like a River King kind of trip. How many restaurants are there dotted along the way through the Grand Canyon?
Oh, there's one every night.
That's what. Okay, it's a standard River King trip, folks. So, steaks or fish? I gotcha. Oh yeah, we're getting close. Closer.
that was our first pick.
We didn't make it.
Gotta stop
Next
again. Gotta lock a gate. You want to come paddle the Grand Canyon, folks? This is what it is. Not everybody shows you this part. I'm hot. I'm sweating.
We're in the back of the bouncy van.
We're in the back of the van. There's been no shock upgrade for like 6 years on this van.
Especially at like
Misty's, she's hanging in there. About to walk across the old bridge. Man, it's awesome. Look at that sky river.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a pound. What you talking about? You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice and green and blue.
Oh, it's like, oh, beautiful.
Yes. Get me down there.
That looks amazing. Let's go. We're here at Lees Ferry doing the big unload. That's the cooler team, the rigging crew that came early, and they are putting the coolers on the boats, getting all that sorted. It's quite the endeavor.
You know what we could do? We still don't have that stuff off. Is we could pull all the green cans and just run them up here.
I gotta be with the cool kids for a minute.
Green cans.
So there's green cans sitting in a row at the very front of the trailer. So,
Okay.
Do you have numbers specifically?
Nope, just everything green comes here.
They got it going on, folks.
Oh, those green, yeah. They might have charcoal in them, yeah.
This may be the world's best rigger. What's your name?
My name's Jimmy.
Jimmy. It is. I've heard about this guy. He's a legend in the canyon. He's getting us sorted, rigged up. Beautiful day. It's gonna be, we've got good color water. Yeah, it's perfect. So let me get out of their way. I'll go back to what I was doing. Most of the stuff, believe it or not, is off the truck. Still a lot of stuff. You can see everything is kind of laid out. Man, there's a lot of stuff on the other side too. It's culture shock to me, folks. I just, good gravy, it's a lot of stuff. All going down the river with us. It's a madhouse. So the day is just creeping by and we're getting these things rigged up. It's quite the undertaking. Most of the, I guess you would say, community rigging is looking like it's about done. Then it'll be time to start loading the personal gear, which is all over there. And then we'll float a couple hundred yards down to camp and then eat dinner, I think. It's like a puzzle. You got to figure it all out.
Guys, do you have stuff in the truck? If you do, go check it out so this man can eat his dinner.
Caitlin, taking charge.
In the truck or in the van? In the truck.
Oh yeah. Getting down to the nitty gritty and the firewood, that's gonna be something. And just probably within the next 30-45 minutes, I assume we'll probably be pushing off to float down to the little camp. And then we'll zip up to get dinner, I guess. But yeah, almost done. Mountains of gear. Mountains of gear.
That, okay. What about water bottle gear? Have you seen it?
So while they're finalizing the rigging, I'm hiking my boat and now my gear bag, everything I'll be wearing while I'm boating, I'm hiking that down to the camp. And they're gonna end up just floating the rig down and then carrying the camp gear. Get out, make our little camp, we'll do whatever we're gonna do. And then we'll strap it down for real in the morning and then start rolling down the river. So beautiful afternoon. Doesn't get much better, folks. Perfect weather, beautiful sun and skies, the Grand Canyon. This trip has been just one big planning and logistics train after another. I'm so ready to start paddling. It's been a little different than most of my trips where you show up and we're literally, from the time we show up at the put-in, we're paddling down the river in 25-30 minutes. We've been here 4 hours, I think, and we're still not quite ready. Misty's ready for dinner.
I'm ready.
So yeah, it's just we're just trying to get something done while they're finishing the rigging. So we figure instead of gearing up at all to float a couple hundred yards, we just walk the boats and save everybody the time. Ideal, crystal clear blue-green water. The little Pariah River had a little bit of sediment dumping in, and that comes in right just down here. But right here, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I can't wait. Eat your heart out, boys. Wish you were here. The first raft ready on the trip. Look at that smile. He's got a mountain of gear tall as he is on that raft. Oh, he's pushing hard. He's got it.
I'll ferry you up.
Jump on there, jump on there, jump. Hold that and film.
So, lady and folks, right now, what's happening is David George missed the put-in. Now Pete is roping him in.
That boat's a little bit heavy. A little. Gonna be good. All right, Marble Canyon Lodge for dinner. Oh yeah. All right, this is the part everyone loves. They're all eating and I turn the camera on. But look at that burger, folks. Not a lot of talking. Dave said no one wants to see the food, but this is what people ask for. They want to see someone take a bite of that burger. Looks like you're up, Jason. Oh man, look good. That's what I'm talking about. Dinner was a huge success. We're all fat and happy. And now heading to the riverside.
Me and my free hamburger.
For one more period of waiting before we can start paddling. All right, here we are in the back of the van. I'm with Dave and Jim again, and we have decided that we're our own little club, and it's called the Back Row Boys. So I think Dave should be our fierce leader.
Let's not do that.
No?
Yeah. That's a mistake.
I guess it's Jim then.
Oh God.
All right, so we managed to leave a water bottle, a pair of glasses, and a down jacket at dinner.
She's like, I was
We'll be fine.
She's like, that won't fit me.
fine.
I don't want the rest of it.
Morning of day one. We'll be paddling today. There's the surrounding view from Camp Sunrise on the hills. It's gorgeous. And they got breakfast ready. I just slept on the cot. Didn't want to get everything out last night. Kept it simple. Guess maybe they call that cowboy camping. It did? Froze it a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, we're ice in the Nalgene. I could tell it's like right at freezing or below because of how my hands feel in the open air.
I had frost on my sleeping bag right
Did you?
around my mouth.
Oh, I knew it was a little chilly. I slept really comfortable, but they say it's the coldest camp of the trip. I guess that's barring different kinds of weather coming through, but should get warmer as we move in there. Here's what it looks like. Good stuff. As you can see, we're living hard. Just the essentials. And the world's best guide over here, he was up early, heating up the water. Oh,
There's ice in this one.
yep, there's ice in Dave's too.
Good morning, River
Looks
King.
good. Mr. Snow, how'd you sleep?
Good.
Good. Coffee's good?
Great.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Well, let me get some breakfast and then we'll start our day.
Yeah, especially our boat.
All right, so we just got our talk
Like a
by Veronica, the world's greatest ranger. So yeah, we're pretty much set to go now. And we've got a lot of time. The sun came out mid-speech and that really warmed up, probably 10 degrees or better. So not upset about the sun. They're just asking final questions before we launch. It's gorgeous in here. Oh yeah, look at the rapids. It's calling. I can't wait. All right, so I am packed and ready. All I gotta do is take my beanie off at some point, put on my helmet, tidy up my dry suit.
Last call for tent bags.
Last call for tent bags. All that's left is my boat, but I'm kind of leaving it out of the way here. Let me pull off the trail. As they're rigging the boats. Finalizing that. There we go. That's better. When you're camping in a group, always be smart and leave a clear path for everyone else to walk. Couldn't imagine a better day to start a trip. With the sun, it's warmed up quite nicely. Oh, it's fabulous. So we'll probably be an hour, I'm guessing, before we launch. Because they've got to tidy up their rigging, get all that settled. All right, Lori.
Yeah.
Pre-trip interview. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous and I'm just very excited.
Nervous and excited? Yeah. I saw your face when the ranger was talking about turn your crash alerts off of your phones. You had a certain face.
Yes.
It was like, say what?
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you just mentioned that because I got to go put my phone on airplane mode.
There you go.
Suggested.
Yeah.
Yeah. because I'm a little riding up front, gonna be flying around.
Yeah, she's gonna be the hood ornament or riding the bull, you know, whatever you want to call it. But she's gonna catch the rapid first.
It'll be the coldest and the wettest.
I think we're ready. I think our raft is pretty much set. River's looking ready, stylish as always. I'm going to go bring my boat a little closer. Getting a little closer, folks. Man, it takes a while to get moving, but it's gonna be good. It's finally launch time. I'm excited. People are in the water. Let's go. Before we get going, let me introduce you to the crew. It goes without saying that anytime you're 6,000 feet down and the only way out is 225 miles downstream, you need to be with a serious group of people, the kind of people that are the first call when you need help. Well, I wasn't kidding. It actually is a lottery, so you basically just have to go with whoever invites you. So here we go. That's me over there on the left. I'm not 100% sure why I was picked for this trip. I actually told the park rangers I was kidnapped, and they told me I had a good attitude. That's Brian Davis, our fearless trip leader and permit holder, and his wife Misty, who's been really working hard on her paddle skills to get ready for the trip. We have the California boys with Tim, George, and John. Now, Tim is a physical therapist, and he was very valuable keeping people's joints in order. John is the king of the coffee, waking the camp up and getting everybody the happy juice first thing. George provides excellent conversation and spirited competition in Cube or any other athletic event. But as I learned in one of the big rapids, Bedrock, the real reason George is here is to provide coxswain expertise to rafters in difficult rapids. Next up is David George. Now, David is what some might call the boss of the camp. If some intruders come in, he's the one that runs them off. And along with Dave is Lori and her son River. River is a beast kayaker, and Lori's stuck in the middle on a river for the first time, hoping she's going to enjoy this. And that brings us to Jim Mosier. Jim is a legendary hand paddler from the Southeast and a 6-time paddler of the Grand Canyon. He's here for sage advice, experience, and to make sure we cook with unfiltered river water. Next on the list is Caitlin. Caitlin is a phenomenal paddler and raft guide. She's here to keep the rafts off the walls, but most importantly, to make sure we don't cook with unfiltered river water. And next up on the list is Elijah White. Elijah is the group's hero. When we have to do battle, we send Elijah first. Though I'm really not sure why, because none of the other raft pilots can do what he did, and it really just discourages them. But gives them the false hope that if they try hard enough, they might be able to make it. And right behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. And that brings us to Maddie, right there by Elijah's side, and her job is to keep Elijah out of trouble. And now for the most important man on the expedition, David Reese. David is the groover guru. The groover is the first thing off the rafts and the last thing on. The location is important, but you don't want this guy's hands in your food. So instead, David spends most of his time doing all the magic fairy work around camp that no one else wants to do. He's the hardest working man in show business. And finally, Brian's brother Jason. He was literally the last call. A last-minute cancellation put us down one raft pilot. From what I understand, no one bothered to tell Jason that he would be one of the raft pilots, nor did he have any whitewater experience whatsoever. But he likes adventure and the outdoors, and that's good enough. Should be fine. And that's us, Team Last Call. Ooh, that's a dry skirt. Oh! Should've got it wet this morning.
I know, so I had to. You need hands?
I don't think so. Yeah. That's desert dry. Yeah. That's different. And finally, after all that time planning, preparing, waiting, and dreaming, I was taking my first strokes on the Colorado River, heading into the Grand Canyon. The water was crystal clear and blue-green. The sky was as blue as I've ever seen it, and everything else was a mix of browns, reds, and yellows. The air was clean and crisp and dry, and the sun felt instantly warm when it touched your skin. But the shadows were cold. The rocks were sharp, and like everything in the desert, it's best to touch nothing because it's all trying to get you. The river would be big, full of boils and seams, cross currents, whirlpools, and that's after you've made it through the giant rapids. This was an adventure I'd waited for so long, and frankly, it was an adventure I wasn't sure I would ever do. But here I was, and from the second I started paddling, I tried to take in every moment of this 21-day adventure. You can't stop time, but I wanted to at least try to slow it down.
Get away, John! Oh no! All good? We'll be fine.
All right, having an awesome first day floating down the Grand Canyon. This is the first good one. They call it Badger Creek. Does it get any better, folks? What a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous place. Unbelievable.
Like I said, you're gonna get knocked around like that.
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know what to square up
Go
to.
anywhere.
Like there's so many.
It's coming from everywhere, isn't
I
it?
know, I'm like, oh, what do I tee up? What do I tee
That's
up?
awesome.
That's exactly what all the rest of the rapids feel like.
That's amazing.
I thought
I'll say I could do this for 21 days, man.
Yeah.
Well, even if you can't.
You're going to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm proud of you, man.
I thought I was done like 10 times.
No way, you're never done.
No, like, no, cause like, you like I got like spun around. Cause like there's nothing like you don't know like what to tee up.
Yes. Just keep going forward.
I know.
Just keep paddling
I
forward.
got spun,
Yep.
and then there was like this massive wave. I was like, oh god.
All right, so that was amazing. As you saw, Badger Creek, a class 5 on the 1 to 10 scale. So everything here in the Grand Canyon is on a 1 to 10 scale. So that was a 5, so about middle of the road for what we could expect. And I'll take 21 days of that. What you saw just over my head is the split. The river goes left, Soap Canyon off to the right, if you can see that up there. So that's Grand Canyon heading left, Soap Canyon heading right. And we're camping at Soap Canyon, so the kayakers, we're gonna go a little ahead and make sure we can grab the rafts in as they come to Eddy. But yeah, it's been good. Yes, I'd like to order 1 Grand Canyon trip, 21 days. Yeah, with all the good food. Yeah, thanks. Look at that. Oh, you'll get used to it. It's just day 1 stuff. Yep. The throw.
Hey, you got to see what we did? Yeah, we did. Right out about 8 feet
Hey.
off from the,
Yeah.
the rock you can see. There's another rock on the water. You need to be just on the downside side of that, okay?
You careful, ready?
Okay.
There.
Thank y'all for the help. Lord knows we need it.
Making life easy, right? You want this one in here?
Yeah, bring it down there.
Yeah, we'll go down a little further.
Kitchen, that's where that table is.
Does anyone know the kitchen location yet? Folks, this is the glamour you've all been wanting to see. This is the Gruber setup. Solids in the box, liquids in the bucket. Best views in town.
stuff, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Can't wait to use it.
Time to groove.
Time to get my groove on. And look, these groovers have toilet seats, so man, bougie. Oh yeah, this is better eating than I'm used to. This is like being in a small restaurant. I'm gonna be ruined. Everything's pretty much lined out. People know what's going on now. We're watching the rafts. As soon as the water starts going down, we'll push the rafts out so they don't beach too high up, because it's very, very, very difficult to move those rafts around once there's no water underneath them. So yeah, so I'm gonna go up here and set up my camp. All right, camp night 1, pretty fantastic. See the setup here. And I've got the Yobo Gear hammock stand, the turtle bug. We'll be sleeping good. Mr. Jon Snow, world famous.
It was a great day.
I gotta be careful about filming near John because he accentuates my vertical challengeness. All right, we had a late lunch and now we have dinner. Hold that plate right there, River. Let's look at that. That's what I'm talking about. A beautiful pot of spaghetti and meatballs. Sweet Moses. I'll get used to this. So how is it, River?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
It's great.
We got a 10 out of 10, guys, in the kitchen. Awesome, man. Spread. How's it going today, Jason?
Bagel time.
Oh, that's right. I got bagel with the cinnamon sugar. Caitlin slept on the cot in the open air for the first time. Enjoyed it. Jim heard a Grand Canyon Yeti last night. We think it may look like a lot like Elijah, but we're not sure. There's a story there. And Dave learned that it's better not to camp out of the bushes.
Yeah, it's windy up there.
It's windy up there. Yeah. Awesome. So everyone's in good spirits. Good morning. Beautiful day again. Look where we're at. What are we talking about? Amazing. So I kind of already packed up a little bit. Had a down moment, so I just threw some stuff together. It'll be all hands on deck to do the rigging a little bit, so I just got to tidy that up, carry some stuff down by the river, and then wait to help out with the community stuff. The groover experience was something. It was too dark to bring you along, but I'm sure before the trip's over I'll take you down there and show you the reality of the groover, because I know that's what's on all of your minds. No Grand Canyon trip would be complete without the groover experience fully documented. So, stay tuned. You can see the doors open, so we're safe. And I've got the man, the myth, the legend himself to kind of talk us through what brought him to each particular location, because the groover setup is one of the most important aspects of the trip. Yeah, you don't want a bad groover experience. So let me just show you the trail. When the water's up, you can see it was running through here, so you had to walk the other way, but oh, here we come. Just take a look around. I mean, if you got to take a dump, I mean, you could do worse. All right, there's the full view. And Dave, what brought you here?
Well, the footsteps of my predecessors. This is absolutely, you find the trail going off somewhere else, that's the groover location. You guaranteed to get the best views, best dump site. This is the spot.
So it's a lot of history goes into this. You gotta,
oh, absolutely,
so
absolutely.
A lot of people just see maybe another random trail along the riverbank. Dave, the visionary, sees his calling, his destiny. It just pulls him in. He can feel the heartbeat of his ancestors, and here we are. And then you can feel the heartbeat of the groover. Just set up nice. So that's the pee bucket. That's the groover bucket.
What do you want to say? I think we've probably got almost half a gallon of pee in there.
That's probably at least, yeah, a 5-gallon bucket. That's half a gallon easy. That's incredible. So the pee goes back into the river, and we pack the poo. Let me tell you, it's a thing. If you have to go number 2, it's a thing to go number 2 without going number 1 at all. Start to finish, paperwork complete, job done, and then go take care of number 1. But that was a challenge. I'd never had to do that before, so.
I always try to take care of the number 1 first. That's why you got easy access to the river here.
Yep.
Take care of that first, then you go.
Yeah. There is a little bit of a privacy concern. You can see people there. They can see you here. Someone on the beach, you kind of obscured. You're just gonna have to learn to deal with it. They're not looking, it's like looking at a pooping dog, no one else is looking at you. But you might have a rafter go by or someone not notice that the door was closed. So we'll bring you the experience in a future.
And you know, the last little bit about this personal location, you're sitting here, you're having a little trouble going, you look at what's coming up and you see the Soap Creek right over here.
Yeah.
Scare the crap out of you.
Yeah, scare the crap right out of you right there, folks. It may not look big on the camera, but that's a lot of water. It's about 10,000 CFS going through there. Gulp. Yeah, that'll help you do it. You get to listen to that all night too, so when you wake up, you're ready. Awesome. Well, right on, brother. Appreciate it. You want to know what it's like to be in the Grand Canyon?
Like
this is it.
It's like watching water.
So we had a little issue with the filter, but after some bright minds and some finagling, I think we got it going again, because we do need to drink. And no one wants to boil all week.
It's amazing how little you use. You have to take on.
You're doing good work, John.
It is.
Doing good work. All right, now to go clean some tarps. All right, our boat is all rigged up and the sun finally came out. It's probably 11 o'clock. Gorgeous day again. Oh my goodness. Water's starting to come up finally. And this is Soap Rapid, I guess. So we're gonna go scout it and see what she looks like this morning. Looked pretty straightforward from the hill yesterday, but with the higher water, so we figured we just could take a look this morning. Make sure nothing has appeared that we couldn't see yesterday, so let's go find out. Oh yeah! Center right, all to skirt the holes. Now that thing, you see the pour over rock?
I do see
It's dirty on the backside. I can see it from up top, so.
And that eddy wall on that side is
Yeah,
big.
yeah, it's no good.
So if you kind of dead middle this first one maybe, and then you're in the wash.
Tell everyone to key off this first wave here.
Yeah.
Come in, driving from left to right.
Yep. Pretty straightforward. Line up on the tongue, and then burn a track right at center all the way down the middle. So no warm up. Jump in there, ride the lightning. Yeah, river! Yeah! What a way to start the day, eh? Yeah, I had to grab that stern up. It's gonna kick you left. Ooh, that's dirty. That's dirty, Jim. Hang in there. Ooh, keep going, Misty. Keep going. Paddle forward. There's another one. Come my way a little bit.
They're like out to get us, dude.
Woo! Keep paddling! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Man, it's swirly in here. Make sure y'all are a little left here. The wall is undercut, so be left. Yeah, Misty! You got it! Oh, Brian! Swimmer. Yes, sir, Jason, good stuff. You. You. Good work, boys. It didn't take long to feel both the rhythm of the canyon and the duality of its nature. On one hand, it's harsh, committal, dangerous, and unforgiving. Yet at the same time, it's beautiful and welcoming, and a paradise for those who play by her rules. And the rules are simple. There's only one way out. Stay healthy. Be smart. Take the time to enjoy the beauty where you can, but stay on your game, because around every corner is a new challenge. The rhythm of the canyon becomes the rules of the canyon. It's up to you to plug yourself in.
House Rock Rapid.
House Rock, our first big rapid of the trip. It's a 7 on the 10 scale and the first real test for the rafters. For the kayakers, it'll be much easier. And the rules are the same for everyone here. Stay out of the big holes and definitely stay off the left wall. While a few of us were still scouting and talking, others were prompted by the desire to get it going. River actually led this rapid, followed by Misty, and then Jim, Brian, and lastly Caitlin. Each person in the line took a slightly more leftward line, with Caitlin wanting to get in there and flirt with the beast. While some people spend their time trying to avoid the intensity of the rapids, Caitlin matches it. I learned a lot about her in the first 2 days. If you're in a big rapid and barely hanging on, you'll be better off if she's nearby. All the kayakers had good lines and were safely through the rapid. And now we get out to set safety 4 and cheer on our rafters. Up first, of course, is Elijah. Up next was David and Lori, and a couple of missed strokes at the top put him on a crash course with disaster. Dave gets knocked out in the first hole, and Lori, unbeknownst to her at the time, was left drifting into the worst part of the rapid alone.
Good! Come on!
The rafting is hard, and all it takes is one missed stroke for the river to punish you. And now the others have to see that, buckle up, and hope for a better line.
Pull! Keep pulling! Keep pulling, baby! Oh, he's cleared it! Easy peasy! Pull, pull, pull! Yeah, Jason! Yes, sir! Best line yet! You got the best experience.
So we may, if we don't need help, maybe one of us row it for you if you're not comfortable.
Actually, Maddie will get the boat with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, when you pick Dave up, that's going to be the moment. Wish you could have stayed in the boat. He failed on you. He had that look like, I'm getting out of this before I'm under it. I guarantee it. Oh, he jumped. When he went high side, he was like, I'm out. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. He's looking good. Yeah, he's looking good. Yeah, get some. Yeah, some. You. Everyone's jealous of you, Lori. Yes, sir. Lori never knew that you were gone. And man, that second hole was big. So Dave, we got a bet going, Dave. Whether did you get knocked out or did you jump to save yourself? I thought so. That's what I told him. We talked about it. I'm getting out of this thing if it's going under. He was like, Superman. And Lori's up front. I told you, Brian. I told you you're like, I'm gone. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy that the boat didn't flip.
That was awesome!
I guess someone's got to stay with the raft. All right, so we are coming up to this canyon, North Canyon, and it offers about a half-mile hike up in there for some neat little views and geological features. So I think we can get out, stretch our legs, quick little half-mile hike, see the sights. 2 river runners have fallen to their death in here. Use caution. So, that was a pretty good drop right after the hike. That looks fun. Looks a little bit fast and rowdy. That looks good.
We're gonna do a hike first?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
at the top of North Canyon. There's the part that you hike up to and fall to your death. I think you can make it, but so we saw it, and now we're gonna head back down and I think head towards camp. Good hike, Dave. Good suggestion. It's awesome in here, folks. You are down in it. I went a little left with Brian.
I went with you guys. I was like, where are we going?
He wanted to meet, I went with him.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
Dang, I was left of y'all.
That's awesome.
Dude, oh my god. I was like, what are we doing?
Watch for her paddle.
I think Misty.
Watch Misty's paddle.
Okay. I think Misty just followed us.
There's an eddy down here about another 200 yards. Yeah, we should see it.
Dude, you go on that side.
All right. It's awesome! We're having fun. I hate it for you. When the river picks on you, it picks on you. You're doing great.
Gotta give it a roll, man.
It'll happen. It'll come. Just like you've always practiced in the pool, and you're gonna pop right up and be like, oh, that's fun. Yeah, if you wanna dial it down in excitement, stay a little right of center. Yeah, Miss Daco, you got it. Get there! Woo! Getting on it, Misty! Come back right, come back right. On camera. Got it. I got it all. Hero. Good stuff. Nice. It felt pretty good just doing it last normal ball, you know? Hey, that's what it's all about. You're doing it! You did it! You're doing it! So when you set up, I knew you were coming up. It was a good roll.
I have my eyes open.
We think we'll do it next time too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good way to end the day.
just took you, man. What a beautiful afternoon. Love it. Yeah. Perfect. Here at camp number 2, Mr. Davis, fearless leader, had a fabulous line through that last rapid there. I was gonna go a little right of center and be a Nancy, but he went left into the meat and I went right behind him. It turned out to be a fabulous time.
So much fun.
Misty got her about halfway down, swam, climbed back in her boat, hit a 5 right after, so no time to think. Tripped her up a little bit, about mostly the way the bottom, but she had a really solid roll, so that's a good way to finish the day for her. I think she's pretty stoked about that. She said she opened her eyes underwater, helped her out, so there's a little pro tip. Maybe open your eyes. Pretty camp. Most everyone's up on the hill. Kitchen right here. I think I'm gonna be lazy with Dave, or smart, depending on what you think, and set it right here on the beach and enjoy the views. Look at this, folks. Man. All right, guys. Clandestine Misty's in the kitchen, but she's now part of the Swimmer Bell Club. Welcome to the River King swim team, Misty. But good roll on the second one. She doesn't know what happened. And that's how the trip started. The first 2 days went by like a whirlwind. The team was coming together, and things were about to get even better. Tomorrow, we would launch into the Roaring 20s, a 10-mile stretch of river that is pure fun. The rhythm of the canyon is a good one. Tomorrow will take care of itself, but tonight, I want to stare at the stars and get some sleep. I'll see y'all in the morning.